missing a star. Heck. Oh. What the hell? I glued them together. Should make notes. What have you done today? What have you done for me lately? I'm going to leave a little space there. So I'm going to do the rays that used to be on the original sign, but I'm taking a few liberties. I'm not going to do the structure that was around it. That's what the star was for. And I need it to still be raised a bit. Probably should have put something under that for it to lay on. What have I got here? These printed out way too small, so we'll make a nice little. Look at that, just perfect. Mm-hmm. just a little too thick. Should have two of these. Ooh, look at that. There we go. That's exactly what I want. What to do for the next one. You can see I've been doing this a little bit. Trying to come up with the proper connection. Let a tiny one go. These acrylic pens. Boy, these things are awesome. Now this one probably should have been sealed a little bit. This paint soaks right into that open print framework. So it takes quite a few times to make it look like this one, and this one's still not done. But it's shaping up. Yeah, see how it soaks right in right there? But that's all right. I'll seal it with a matte sealer, and they're all done. This will be the whole sign. I have the buildings all printed up now. The world's innkeeper. I wish there was one that said the nation's innkeeper back when it was more original to 1960s. This was just such a beautiful sign. It's a shame they did away with it. do everything they can to make all the uglification of America. The buildings look like crap. McDonald's Arches building went away. That was a beautiful building with the arches all the way through. We've got one of those to build too. We'll do that in a little while. I wanted to do this. I even did this in a painting with a large painting. You have to pull it out. Of course, I never sell any of my paintings. For the longest time, I wouldn't even show them to anybody. I did have a website for a while. People bought quite a few of the printed canvas. I don't know what it was. This made me uncomfortable being out there. But I'd see locations from all around the world. That was interesting. Hamburg, Germany, and somebody bought a version of my hamburger painting. I thought that was great. I saw a bunch of them in China. Of course, I don't believe that they were buying them. They were just taking my prints. Kind of why I stopped. Nobody was buying them by the time it got that far. Somewhere in a market in Beijing, my paintings are printed and for sale. And I'm not getting any money from it. I did for just a little bit. A few dollars, wasn't much. Those websites are brutal. I'm not going to make any money on it. So what's the use? But it was kind of nice to share it for a little bit. Heck, I couldn't even hang my paintings here in the house for the longest time. It made me feel strange to look at them. See them on the wall. I was kind of embarrassed to look at them. Kind of the ego thing, I think. But it's not. It's just a they're beautiful, actually. I'm surprised that something like that came out of my head. Anybody's ever been a painter? I mean, a still life. I can't do portraits. I can't do people. For some reason, the proportions of people just don't. What I see doesn't always translate to my fingers, hand. It's kind of strange. Painting's not as easy as you think it is. Lately, though, I just don't have any. What they call it, your muse. Yeah, I get an image in my head. I had to get it out. The only way to get it out was to draw it or paint it. Dang it, don't stop. But you can see what I mean here. See how it soaks in. I like the idea of it soaking in and just creating a really good paint base up inside that sign. You can see we have the arrow here that this eventually go around it. Oops. This goes on the other side. The star will have the rays. I'm going to do colored rays coming out. You'll see that in another one. Then I have all the parts and pieces. Finally found the orange printout color, but this one's too large. I'm gonna make a bigger version too. So you have to put the yellow neon lights between them. I believe this is the one that'll go underneath it. And of course this will get some filament neon below it. Another project, and a few others. One side comes out good. If you ever print these, that's a beautiful side. Of course, you do it all in one color and then paint it. But look how I had to fill it full of glue and sand it. God, they're just hammered. It is a pretty little bus. I have the decals to go here. I can't find the decals to go here and here. I'm still on the lookout. I kind of like the idea of the hand-painted HO. Okay, it's kind of rough looking. That's the whole idea. And of course the star up here, but we'll have the rest of that in there. More to come. Just the start.